Scammers have existed forever. However, thanks to the internet, con artists may effortlessly reach their targets and frequently pose as trustworthy companies. Scammers have advanced in sophistication as consumers have learned to spot the more blatant hoaxes, making it more challenging to distinguish between the real and phony. While online, watch out for websites that start the URLs with HTTP rather than HTTPS. Verify that the URL is protected by a padlock by looking for it. 10. Antiques scams. How to tell an antique from a reproduction. The antique industry makes no sense. Why spend $1,000 on a table that's 100 years old when you can acquire a more modern one from the nearby furniture store for considerably less? Pricing an antique or collectible rests on elusive attributes like rarity and what the market will bear, not on pragmatic considerations like usefulness. In the United States, the market for antiques and collectibles is estimated to be worth $1.7 billion. Although they naturally want to receive the highest price. 9. Used vehicle sales scams. What exactly constitutes a good deal on a used car? How to purchase a used car. People who sell used cars have a bad reputation. They frequently receive commissions and are under pressure to sell cars as rapidly and profitably as they can. However, this does not imply that the company is a fraud. If you chose to pay the advertised price without haggling, the salesperson would undoubtedly be startled. This is just a feature of the game, it's not a scam. If you purchase a used automobile privately, you are aware that the seller is attempting to obtain the best deal possible and that there may be some back and forth haggling. On a vehicle dealership or the internet, it is the same. You can compare prices on other websites to determine whether the price is fair for the year and model you wish to purchase. Even if you are familiar with automobiles, it is usually a good idea to have a friend along who can spot any obvious issues you might have overlooked. 8. Content development scams. Should freelance writers use content mills in 2021? An exploration of content mills. There are various websites out there that are trying to get your interest for a longer period of time. Businesses require high-quality, informative content to accomplish this. In order to address the demand for appealing material, an industry has emerged. Content suppliers guarantee to deliver well-written articles that satisfy their customers' expectations. The market for services is highly competitive, and writers typically receive low pay for their work. Contrary to popular belief, these service providers are not con artists who will never pay writers for the work they complete. While some suppliers might not be completely reliable, the majority are aware that their writing staff is their most valuable resource. There are several review sites online that can offer you a decent indication of what to expect if you are considering writing for one of these sites. Many dissatisfied authors post negative reviews on forums, but it's possible that these individuals are unaware of their company's terms and conditions. Most content providers are perfectly legitimate in their practices. 7. Items for health and wellness scams. Be smart, be aware, be careful. Video, health fraud scams. It is estimated that the global market for food items promoting health and well-being is worth $841 billion just for food. The market is vast when supplements and treatments are included. Everyone aspires to live longer and in better health, and many of us are prepared to spend a lot of money to do so. This enables con artists to prey on our weaknesses and sell us goods or medical procedures that may or may not be harmful. The numerous sincere businesses who sell meticulously crafted products that address genuine needs are bothered by this. You should thoroughly investigate the seller and the merchandise. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is, according to the golden rule. It's wise to speak with your doctor before taking any supplements. 6. Recruiting firms. 8 warning signs of a job scams. The goal of a reputable recruitment service is to match the right candidate with the right position. Regardless of whether the position is temporary or permanent, part-time or full-time, the company the agency represents is paying a fee. It is a legal company that may find a job seeker the employment that best meets their needs and save an employer time and effort. Unfortunately, there are some con artists in this industry. False recruitment organizations may post job listings on social media or email you directly. If you are unsure of the agency, do not react as they are requesting your personal information. You could be required to pay a registration fee to some employment services. A genuine agency will bill the company, not the client, so this is a red flag. Once more, you'll need to perform some research to determine the legitimacy of the recruitment agency. 5. Technical assistance scams. Are scammers posing as tech support really this stupid? Real technical support teams adhere to a strong code of ethics. Use Microsoft as an illustration. Microsoft will never sporadically send you an email informing you that your PC has a problem. The business won't call you to get your financial or personal details. No matter what it says, if a pop-up window appears on your computer urging you to contact a particular number, it is not from Microsoft. In other words, if you don't get in touch with them, they won't either. Technical support staff imposters may ask you to pay for repairs you don't require or attempt to steal personal information from you. Any questionable messages should be reported immediately to the legitimate business eBay, Amazon, Walmart, etc., and you may want to consider informing your neighborhood police. These con artists damage the reputation of legitimate technical help teams. 4. Online coaching. How to really make money online scams. Fake gurus and online coaching scams. You might have chosen to work for yourself and explore a different line of business. It's possible that you lack the requisite experience and want to study a little bit more before committing. Examine online resources like edX or Coursera that give a variety of courses that may be just what you're looking for. These sites provide well-designed courses that can occasionally be accessed for free but come with a cost if you want to receive a certificate. You might get in touch with a respected business in your field and ask what training programs they recommend if you can't discover what you're searching for on these respectable websites. Unfortunately, con artists have entered the market promising incredible riches and guaranteed income. Before you give them your money, thoroughly investigate these services. 3. Real estate scams. Top 10 real estate scams. Real estate offers the potential for substantial financial gain, but it also requires training, for which there are several courses available. While you are preparing to change careers, an online course may allow you to keep working at your current position. Although the most of these are trustworthy, there are some dubious ones as well. 2. Charity scams. Your course should be certified or approved by your state, and it should satisfy your state's licensure criteria. It wouldn't hurt to speak with a local realtor to find out what they would suggest. Paying for online seminars that aren't complete courses might be dishonest. Before you donate, be aware of how to determine whether a charity is trustworthy or not. Charity is one area where con artists demonstrate what a vicious industry they are in. And it's understandable given how lucrative the charity sector is. Americans made astounding $471 billion in charitable contributions in 2020. Or they thought they were important causes. While the majority of charities are absolutely legal, some are unlawful. For instance, charities are quick to emerge after a natural disaster and request rapid financial assistance for the impacted. Some of them merely want your money and leave as quickly as they arrived. Additionally, even legitimate charities are occasionally mismanaged. It would be unfortunate if all charity came under scrutiny simply because some of them are frauds. Always double check before making a donation, especially if you don't know the organization. Charity Watch, Charity Navigator, and the Better Business Bureau all keep an eye on charity. People may hesitate to donate to legitimate organizations due to the scammers. Be sure to do your research before investing your hard-earned money in whichever cause you decide to support. 1. One collection of debt. How to spot debt collection scams. Debt collection scam warning signs. Debt collection companies are despised, but they perform a difficult and vital function. What a debt collector is allowed to do in the proper recovery of money due is governed by both federal law and a code of ethics. They must treat people with respect, file grievances regarding the legitimacy of a debt, and never threaten people when trying to collect. Genuine collectors all follow the rules and standards of behavior that are relevant to their profession. Scammers have entered the market in the hopes that some of their victims will pay up in order to avoid the consequences they have promised, because many people are naturally afraid of debt collectors. A reputable agency will never make threats over the phone or in writing.